at that point. And I started realizing that orthodontics was that aspect of dentistry that really was more tailored to who I was.
Hi, I'm Michael Criswell with Sticky Story Productions. Let me ask you a question. I'm a consumer, so let's pretend for just a moment that I'm in the market for the particular product or service that you offer. Now I'm at your website. What are the things that you most want to put on the table to distinguish yourself from all the other people in the world that do the exact same thing you do? What kind of things come to mind? Is it your technology? Is it your team? Is it your marketplace timing? Is it your list of intellectual property? What is it? What makes you unique such that I would feel compelled to do business with you outside of all the other noise in the marketplace? You see, I believe given enough time, money, and resources, any innovation, any product, or any service you have could easily be duplicated. I'm sure you'd agree with that. There is one thing, though, that makes you and your business unique in all the world. No amount of money and no amount of time could ever duplicate it. It's your unique and authentic business story. At Sticky Story Productions, we help Christian entrepreneurs and experts to create marketplace distinction, awareness, and trust so that they can grow their business. And we do it all by simply helping them to understand fully their story, capturing it in a compelling way, and sharing it with the world. My experience has been that story, in particular your story, is the single greatest sales motivator in all the world. Now, if you'd like to learn more about how you could begin to leverage your authentic business story to grow your business, be sure to subscribe right here at the top of the website. We'll send you free tips on storytelling, plus we'll showcase every new documentary style video that we do for a Christian entrepreneur or an expert, so you can begin to get some ideas of what your story may look like. Now, most people don't know how to tell their own story, and that's where we come in. We're experts at helping you to uncover that one story that is highly compelling and very relevant to why people should do business with you. You stick around and don't take my word for how powerful this is. Watch this short video. Brent Baldessar, thank you so much for being here this morning. I really appreciate you showing up.
Thank you, Michael Criswell.
And if you don't mind, I brought you here for a reason. Because upon entering your office a couple of weeks ago, we did this, I think back in July is when we did your video, right?
Yep.
You have a slightly different version. That's the one that I use on my website, but very similar. When we did this video, I stopped in and saw you about 2 weeks ago, and you said, Criswell, there's patients everywhere, and I was afraid, and you just said, come here. And you drugged me into the x-ray room. And you said to me, when do you want me to do a testimonial video for you? And I said, you want to help me? I want you to do something different. I have a seminar on the 23rd. I would like for you to tell them what you told me has been your experience after doing this video, sir, if you don't mind.
I've had this story sitting inside of me since college, and that's actually a little bit difficult to tell. So when Mike came into my office that day, I was so excited. I'm like, drop seeing patients, and so I brought Mike back, and I said, something amazing has just happened in my practice. It's like the wall between me and the people. How many people here have been to a doctor? You ever feel like when you talk to your doctor, you're just talking? And you don't really feel like there's a two-way connection? Anybody else ever feel that before?
Yes.
I don't get that anymore. I really don't get that anymore. And now it's a little unfair now. When patients come into my office, they know much more about me than I know about them. After being in practice for 10 years and sitting down with a patient, they're looking at you like that. I know they know something, they want to say something, so now we get a little bit into how they've connected with my story. And then we're starting off on a little bit of an even playing field for them, because it's not like I sit in a white coat in a higher chair. They come into the office with much more information. They're in control. They've made the decisions. The walls are down, and I'm just here who I am. And then the exchange starts. So that's what I got.
Has it helped you increase business, do you think? Do you think it's actually helped you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no question. I mean, everybody knows healthcare is changing. You guys, has anybody's healthcare plan changed in here? Yes. Is it going to change? You better believe it. So guess what? Your doctors now work for you. But yes, it's helped the practice. And now, after 10 years, I finally have $1 million practice, which is very comforting. And it's not about the money, but I share that with a group like this. because at the end of the day, I still am a business owner. You know, on 2 or 3 days a week, at the end of the day, when I look at my accounting, I'm a business owner. The other parts of the day, I'm the doctor, which I don't have to worry about any of the business stuff. But you never really know when you're going to spend $5,000 on something, whether it's actually going to have a payoff for it. But overall, I can definitely see a return that I've seen on this. But more importantly, is now how I feel when patients come into the office.